Point on the road, how do you assess that one?
Well, I think breaking the game down into the halves, I think we were a bit lethargic compared to the standards that we've set. Whether the pitch in terms of, it's a wee bit stickier. I think coming later into these months, into later October, into November, you'll get pitches like this. I'm not sure that helped as much in terms of trying to play and in terms of pressing as well. They obviously changed the shape to a 4-4-2, went really direct. And I thought second half, we knew we were a goal down. I thought their goal was a wee bit fortuitous. I think it's Morgan that ends up heading off their lad and into the net. And that, listen, you've just got to take that in the chin. And I felt our goal was excellent. We've changed it to try and get ourselves back into it, and then hopefully go and try and win it. We've changed shape, as you can see at the end. So I just think maybe in another day you might have sneaked a win, but overall, compared to the standard we're set, we're probably a wee bit disappointed. Players will be disappointed themselves and ourselves as well. I don't want to make excuses, but we did have a tough day travelling yesterday. I think the bus left 8:30 yesterday morning, and we don't hit the hotel till about 8:10 last night. So whether that might have a culmination of things, but I think the take is that probably we weren't at the levels that we would hope we could have hit today, if I'm honest.
Disappointed to concede early on and give them a bit of a boost?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought we actually started okay within the game, and goals change games, and they end up getting the goal, they get their tails up a wee bit. I said to you, the change of system, 4-4-2, where they can go a wee bit more direct, can sometimes cause you problems. But I felt in the main, if MD was going to win the game, it was going to be us near the death. But as I said to you, we just lacked a wee bit less energetic than we have been recently.
Do you think that difficult journey yesterday had a real effect on the first half?
I think, listen, it's easy to say that, but at the end of the day, what we've got to do is it's going to be the same for teams up and down the country. But yesterday's travel, as I said to you, was a gruelling day for us, particularly for the players. And whether that had an impact in our lethargy, I don't know. I'll not be able to say that. But we certainly weren't as energetic as we would hope we could have been today.
What message did you have for the lads at half time to try and get them going?
I think, listen, we've always been honest. You know what I mean? The message for the manager as well was that we looked a bit lethargic. We looked a wee bit less energetic than we hoped we could be. But sometimes you've got to give credit to the opposition as well, because they made it tough for us. They made it hard. They got men behind the ball, and they were a threat when they put it forward. But at the end of the day, we've just got to look at ourselves, and if we're honest, to the standards that we've set, that was probably a wee bit below the par that we were looking for.
Created lots of chances, but just didn't seem to fall for us, or didn't seem to find the back of the net. What one of those days? Yeah,
well, I think we had something like 17 attempts, 17 attempts, 8 target or something like that. But at the end of the day, you've just got to put the ball in the net. And listen, there's going to be games like this, as I said to you, once the weather turns and the pitches become a wee bit more stickier and harder to play on. You're just looking for that wee bit of quality, or sometimes a wee bit of fortune to go your way. I felt the goal we scored is excellent. It's a great bit of play. As I said earlier, we've changed the system. We've really tried to burst it open as much as we can to try and go and get the winner. And we had a few opportunities and chances to do that, but unfortunately, that they don't go in. And in another day, it might have. But I think over the piece, I think the draw is probably a fair result.
Another goal for Harvey, second in 2 games. Must be pleased for him to get another off the bench.
Yeah, excellent. Done really, really well. If he's come on the bench, gives us that wee bit of energy, that wee bit of impetus. So again, excellent from him. I felt it was a good, well-worked goal, and a great goal, down at the side where the fans were as well, which gives them something to cheer about.
Great finish on his left foot as well. Did you expect that from him?
Yeah, to be fair, he's excellent off both feet, close to goal. So quite a lot of times he does it in training, which is good, and it's great to see it once it hits the back of the net.
Good to see that resilience as well, though, to come back from 1-0 down.
Yeah, listen, it's the least we could have done. You know what I mean? Just a wee bit more effort, a wee bit more energy about us, and I felt, second half we certainly did enough to at least get the draw and a wee bit more luck. The fortune we might have sneaked to win, but whether our performance merited that, people might have a different opinion. We just look at ourselves and we just need to make sure that we try and keep our levels as high as we can.
5 unbeaten, a great platform to go to Reading next week and give them a test in the FA Cup.
Yeah, but this is our bread and butter here. This is what we want to do. We want to try and win as many games as we can here, and hopefully our remit is to try and get back up into the Football League. Games like this, if you don't win them, it's a good adage that you don't lose it. And what we've got to do is learn from it, make sure that when we come to difficult away days like this, is that we're as energetic as much as possible, and that we can go and try and take the game to the opposition as early as possible.
Over 400 travelled today, pleased to come away with something for them.
Oh, delighted. As I said to you, I was delighted the goal we scored that happened down there, because you think about the travel that they have had to do as well. I know ours was an arduous journey yesterday, and some of these people would have probably left early hours this morning to get here. I have said they probably get the toughest job is to follow Carlisle everywhere in the National League, and they do it in their numbers, and I'm delighted that they do that, and the backing they give the team again today is magnificent. I'm just a wee bit apologetic that we probably weren't energetic as we thought we could have been.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.